God is promising to judge all the nations that have gone against Israel, meaning that they have maltreated Israel. That's what I just said, because they have cast lots, for his people Israel, meaning that they have maltreated Israel. They have also scattered the people of Israel, and they have also divided their land and treated them unjustly. So these are the people that God's judgment is going to come upon. So God also says that he will recompense the nations for their evil deeds. Recompense means payback. He will, like, all what they have done to Israel, he will do back to them, which is the other lands that went up against Israel. So that's the meaning of recompense. He will recompense the nations for their evil deeds. Then God gathers the nations in the valley of Jehoshaphat, rather. He gathers all the nations that are to be judged in the valley of Jehoshaphat, where he sits as the judge over all the earth. So Jehoshaphat means the Lord judges. It's a Hebrew word. Oh, yes, it's a Hebrew word, meaning the Lord judges. So God is going to gather the nations that went up against Israel. He's going to gather them in the valley of Jehoshaphat, where he will sit as the judge over all the earth and place his judgment upon the nations that went up against Israel. Then Joel talks again about the day of the Lord, which is that judgment day I was talking about, where there will be thick darkness. And so instead of that judgment, to my understanding of this place, instead of that judgment to come upon the people of Israel, because they have pleaded for mercy, the Lord is now going to judge all the other nations that rose up against them, that divided their lands, scattered their crops, and their... So Joel reminds them again, this is still a prophecy. He's telling the people of Israel how the Lord is going to judge the other nations that came up against them. So he was not reminding them about the judgment day that he earlier mentioned, about the darkness, where the moon and the sun will be dark, the stars are going to withhold their shining, and the heavens shall be shaken. So that is chapter 3. And then in the end, there is restoration. You remember in chapter 2, verse 25, where he promised to restore all the years that the locust has eaten. So in the end, that restoration came to pass. There was a restoration, and there were blessings, where the mountains drip with sweet wine. This is a land that was dried before. So in the end, there was restoration, there was blessing. Even the mountains drip with sweet wine. The hills flows with milk and honey. And the land of Judah is secured forever. Praise the Lord. This